Hey everybody, this video is sponsored by OrthoFeet. OrthoFeet, good for your arches and plantar fasciitis. Just kidding. These things are cool, man. So I'm trying these new things out. So it kind of all right. So going off my other video about Satan. Satan and oh wait, who was it? Hold on a second. Gotta soundproof my bedroom. So, in a way, I can understand people saying like Satan is a myth or Jesus is a myth. Because if you think about it, they really are just, in one way, they are just ideas. Like, Satan represents everything bad, Jesus represents everything good. And Satan's the destroyer, and Jesus is the repairman. You know, he's the healer. It makes me think of The Fifth Element when that guy's talking about, you know, there needs to be chaos so that there can be work for people to do. And, you know, even Jesus said that, you know, even Jesus himself said it's necessary that there's offenses. It's necessary that there's people who do offenses. You know, Lehi talks about opposition. You know, Lehi goes so far. Lehi goes so far to even say that there must be opposition. It's a need. Now, things in nature are okay with opposition. You know, you never see you'll never see a cat complaining, or a snake complaining that there's heat. You never see an animal complaining that there's opposition. And you would never see an animal railing against God. So it's almost like there's parts to be played, and it's like, you know, I can understand people not believing in Jesus or the devil, and just thinking, you know, they're just fictions, that they're just symbols. But here's the interesting thing. With Jesus, you had him doing specific things. And so with his followers, they're doing specific things. You know, mothers are giving birth to healthy babies. They're raising their children to fear the Lord. And then you have wicked people killing their babies, neglecting their children, or teaching their children to murder. So, in a sense, Satan and Jesus are just an idea, but at the same time, it's believable that they are actually people actively doing and influencing things. Especially, if some people really understand that there really is a devil. And one way I can explain this is there's certain evils in the world, but there's certain evils where if it was only humans that were in charge, it wouldn't go so far. It's like, vaccines, or the way that they've poisoned food, or the way that some murders go on by governments or corporations. It's like, if there wasn't a devil, I don't think we would have vaccines. I don't think we would have the lies that go on in this world that they're so extreme that it's like, well, even like the most evil person in the world wouldn't try to keep this thing going. It kind of seems like there is a pushing forward force that is beyond human. And to me, that is where Satan lies. It seems to me that Satan lies in that realm of where things are just really evil and really effective. Because, yeah, you have evil people who want to do bad things, but they couldn't be as effective as they are without some higher power or some greater being that desires more evil. But you know what? I could be wrong. Because what do I know about the most evil people in the world? People who like to torture. I've never met them. I've never been tortured or killed or raped. I've never been seen the workings of the pharmaceutical industry, Pharmacy, man. The pharmaceutical industry. There's got to be a different word for it. The pharmaceutical government that governs the diseases of this world. So you have pain. Pretty much that's what the pharmaceutical is. That's pretty much what it's built on. When people are in pain is when they will do anything. I mean, that's like, when people are in pain is when they will do anything. They will sell their daughter, for a certain type of person, they'll sell their child. They'll have their husband killed. They'll kill their child. They will, because if you think about it, abortion, even if you are a girl that on principle thinks abortion's okay, who would commit abortion if there was no pain involved? I think for a lot of women, a lot of these young women, there's pain. It's like, there's fear. There's like, oh my gosh, I have to be a parent 24 hours a day now. That's very painful. That's a lot of work. And so, you have an abortion, get rid of the pain. Now, there might be a connection here between the pharmaceutical industry. And the pharmaceutical industry is a death industry. And it's not always because the pills kill you. because they're poisonous. Sometimes a thing can be evil because of the truths that it hides from you.